Hello everybody, VikingsMan18 here. Welcome to the beginning of our playthrough of Elden Ring, which has finally been released. Couple of things I gotta tell you guys real quick. Obviously you can see here on my thing there is a continue option and a load game option. And yes, I have played 32 minutes of the game, and you guys haven't seen that. Why is that? Because the recording got messed up. And yeah, I lost 32 minutes of footage. It's the very beginning 32 minutes of the game. My first thought was gonna be, maybe we'll just start in the opening area where I left off. We'll skip the first 30 minutes because people might have like seen it already, but I was like, no, I don't want to do that because if people start watching it here, I want them to see the game from the beginning. So I am gonna replay those 30 minutes, but understand that I'm probably gonna rush through it a little bit. It was honestly all I missed was the tutorial area. Like as soon as you get into the open world, I stopped the recording. A couple things to go over with you guys too is after messing with the settings for a while, and unfortunately on PC there has been a lot of stuttering issues. It's been reported about this for like a day or two now, so I knew this was a possibility going into this game. It's unfortunate that it's happening. I have the quality settings on maximum. It says custom because I turned off motion blur. And I have the resolution as 2K. I'm playing on 2K resolution, and you guys are going to be seeing this in 2K resolution. I was playing at 4K, but with my recording software on, it kind of hits the frames a little bit, and instead of hitting a maximum of 60, I was only hitting like 45 to 48, which I want to hit 60 in a game like this. 60 frames helps with From Software games in all honesty, but I know it's not a big deal, but the game still looks beautiful, so don't worry about that. Now, I also said this in the previous recording, which you guys can't see, that going into this game, I know very little. I know the main stuff. I watched gameplay that was released by Bandai Namco and From Software over the last couple months, but when they did that network test, I didn't watch anybody play through the network test because I didn't want to know anything that was like really going to happen, because that was like the first time people actually got to explore the world a lot. I didn't want to know anything going into it like that. So I do know some things, obviously, from what they've shown in gameplay. Like I've seen a couple of the bosses, like the dude on the gold horse, that kind of stuff. They show him a lot. And just a couple of other things. But the first 30 minutes, like I said, guys, I'm probably going to rush through a little bit just because I played through it already. But let's just do it. I'm bummed out, guys. I really am. So what I chose Samurai. So you can hit their stats here. Like a Wretch, you start at level 1, whereas everybody else starts at either level 8, 9, or 10. And a couple of these guys were very magic heavy. I kind of decided, and these like some are strength heavy, some are dex heavy. I wanted to do Samurai because you kind of get a good starting point for it, and I'm thinking I kind of want to possibly do a dex run in this game. Because I recently did a playthrough of Dark Souls you guys may have been seeing, and I did a strength build in that. I kind of want to go dex. I know magic is going to play a big part in this too, so I'm a little tempted to do some magic stuff, but for my first playthrough, I've always been a melee guy. I love doing melee stuff, and we're going to go with Samurai. Type A or Type B, I'm pretty sure, like I discovered that Type B just means female, Type A is male. And I can actually... How do I import my dude? I actually saved the way my guy looked, so we don't have to go through all that again. Here are the keepsakes. I'm going to go through them all again just to show you guys. We have a Crimson Amber Medallion. It increases your maximum HP. Used to gain many runes, which I don't really know what that is yet, even from the first 30 minutes. I think runes is like the souls, like the little stuff you get when you kill enemies. This is what we chose, the Golden Seed. It said to reinforce sacred flasks, and I chose right. I had no idea what the sacred flasks were when I chose it, but I thought it might have been important because in Dark Souls they're called Estus flasks. So I was hoping that sacred flask was like the healing item, and it is. So we're actually going to take this item again. This is Fanged Imp Ashes. Ashes are said to hold spirits within. No idea what that means. 3 strange cracked pots that somehow mend themselves. A container for certain thrown items. A stone sword key breaks the seal on imp statues but can only be used once. Bewitching branch. 5 sacred branches charged with beguiling power, said to originate from the demigod Miquella. 5 pieces of boiled prawn. And it attracts enemies' aggression. So we're gonna choose the golden seed again. And it looked like we chose right when we did it, so I'm gonna load my favorite. He looks so great, doesn't he? And let's go. We're obviously gonna watch the intro again. I've already seen it because once again I fucked up. But it's a good intro, so I'm not gonna cut away from it or anything. Maybe I can actually understand a little bit better now.
Tell a story. The great Elden Ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal
America.
is nowhere to be found. And in the night of the Black Knives, Godwyn the Golden
Ow.
was first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden Ring.
Everybody they're showing here, I assume we're gonna have to fight at some point. Jesus Christ, look at that dude.
Taint of their newfound strength triggered
Ugh.
the shattering. A war from which no lord arose. A war leading to abandonment by the greater will. Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all.
Damn.
Oralu, chieftain of the Badlands, the ever-brilliant Goldmaster.
So these are tarnished too?
Fear, the deathbed companion,
Hey now.
the loathsome gun-eater,
Yeah, this one kind of threw me off.
and Sir Gideon Ofnir, the all-knowing.
Okay. It's a good intro, man.
And one other, whom grace would again bless.
Me.
A tarnished of no renown. Cross the fog to the lands between. To stand before the Elden Ring. And become the Elden Lord.
So I assume that's going to be our goal in this game, is that we have to claim the shards of the Elden Ring, and I guess reforge it, put it back together, and that makes us an Elder Lord. The ring. Okay, I'm gonna just kind of skip through the menus here because we kind of know already. But yeah, dude, we look kind of badass. So couple things is that for the time being, I unequipped both the shield and the bow for now, because the bow, we might leave the bow on. But I'm not going to use it right away. We're going to dual wield the katana, because the shield is horrible. The shield has like a 55% damage reduction for physical attacks. There's no point of having the shield if it's not 100% physical, man. I've said this in my Dark Souls playthrough, I said this in the other ones. I need 100% physical, or else I'm not going to bother blocking. So the Tarnished Wizened Finger allows you to do, leaves signs on the road. Behold, Elden Ring. And look at this, guys. This is the craziest part. Watch this, watch this. Look at that. We can jump. I can't tell you how many... Oh, Jesus. I can't tell you how many times I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be like ever remember that you can jump in this game. Which is really throwing me off, by the way, because every time I've tried to pick up stuff or like read stuff, I always hit A instead of Y. So, I did explore around here a bunch in the previous part that you guys, once again, won't see because I'm an idiot. And there's not any items at all that I found. Beautiful. Try jumping. Man, I'm just, like I said, I'm playing at 2K resolution. It's on a 4K monitor, so it kind of looks a little... Stretch isn't the right word. It looks a little... You can notice some like little issues here and there, but the game still looks stunning. It's a shame that I can't play it on 4K. Because like I said, if I'm playing... Because I have a 3080 Ti in my system. If I'm playing on 4K, maximum settings, I was testing it, I'm hitting 60 frames. And by the way, it seems like they put a cap on the game. You actually can't exceed 60. Which isn't a bad thing. You don't need 100 frames in a game like this, really. But it just causes screen tearing and everything else if you don't have the proper monitor. But, so there's no VSync option for that reason, because I believe they already have a cap on there, so. But what I was saying is, when I record like I am right now, to do the best recording, I have to use like a shadow play configuration, which I'm not big on, but until I can figure out a new way to do it. OBS was giving me a bunch of issues with stuttering, which I don't want to have to deal with. You guys don't want to see a choppy video. And, it kind of takes a hit on the FPS. It was knocking it from the 60 I was getting down to like 40 to 45, which isn't the end of the world, but I want a smooth 60 as I'm playing through this. And the only way to get that was to lower the resolution to 2K, but I was able to put the settings on maximum, because when I was on 4K, I tried lowering it to high to see if it would do anything, like with helping with the frames, and it only boosted me up to like 50. So I'm going to stick with 2K. Game still looks great. And we're about to die, so. Woo! Grafted Scion. Ow! I didn't even get a hit in. I didn't get a hit in the first time through either, guys, so. From Software continuing their tradition of having you die to a tutorial boss. I'm cool with it. And we got thrown into the bottom of a something. I'm so excited, guys. Even though I have to replay this, I don't even mind. I'm upset at myself for messing it up, and I wish I could. This recording right now could be more gameplay of stuff I haven't seen yet, but I'm just really excited. Horsey.
Don't worry, Torrent. Fortune is on his side.
Is Torrent his name?
We found him here.
Is he our horse? Because I know we get a horse. We don't know who this is.
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring.
Me.
even if it does violate the Golden Order.
Who cares about the Golden Order? I don't know what the hell the Golden Order is, but who cares about it? We are the Tarnished that is rising. Alright, bro, get your lazy ass up. Come on. You've been laying here for like a couple hours now. Get up. What is that on my side? Like a scroll looking thing? Bandages, maybe? By the way, guys, this first episode probably not going to be a super long one. It's probably going to be around like the 25 to 30 minute range, and that's going to be on purpose. Future episodes might be longer, but the first one I like to keep it genuinely a little bit short. Okay, Flask of Crimson Tears, Flask of Cerulean Tears. So, I looked it up when we were doing it before. A sacred flask modeled after a golden holy chalice that was once graced by a tear of blessing. Filled with crimson tears, this flask restores HP with use. Rest at a site of grace to replenish. The one washed up on the gravesite was sure to die until this flask offered its gift of rejuvenation to seek the Elden Ring. So basically, this is our Estus flask if you're used to Dark Souls, and this is our FP flask. So how's that? Can I get that item? So yeah, the HUD is set in this game to be automatic, meaning that it disappears and comes back at certain moments. I turned it on because I actually like the HUD to be on at all times. So we can either go through this door and skip the tutorial, or we can talk to our ghost bro. Brave Tarnished, take the plunge of learning and remembrance. Recall the arts of war in your warrior's blood. And jump down here. Whee! Boom. So basically, if you go through that door that we just did up there, you skip the tutorial. And this is the tutorial, which I did in the first part. I didn't know it was a tutorial at the time until I finished it. But we're going to do it. And this is essentially our bonfire. Our sites of grace. Now this is what blew my mind too when I first sat at this. You can pass time. There's a day and night cycle in this game. Okay, so our flask, we can add a charge to it. Use 1 golden seed to increase your number of flask uses. So I was really excited when I saw that because it meant we chose a good item. So we can already boost our flask up 1. We can't increase the amount replenished because we don't have a sacred tier. And just like in Dark Souls 3, if you guys played that, you can change it to however many flasks you want every time you rest at a site of grace. So because I'm not using much magic, we're just going to put it all in that. And we don't do spells and stuff, so. And as you guys just saw, once again, this game does suffer on PC from some from frame drops too much, I would like to say. But we're going to deal with it. Boom! So you can crouch now too, guys, which is kind of crazy. I'm not going to guard because don't have a shield. Woo! Woo! Woohoo! Now what was funny is I didn't see that guy up there last time. So I was standing like right here, like talking to you guys like this, being like yada 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 yada, and then an arrow hit me right in the goddamn face. I'm actually kind of sad that you guys don't get to see that. And look at this. There's materials in this game, guys. I forgot about this. They talked about this in one of the overview trailers. You can actually gather materials for crafting. Insane. This is so different from any From Software game, and I love it. Oh, we got a shield, bro. Ah! Oh, shit. Can I just backstep around you? See ya, bitch. that an item? God damn it. I didn't find any items through this tutorial last time, and I guess they're not gonna... Whoa! Jesus. They're not gonna have any. This time. I know how to fire the bow, I don't really want to. Bye-bye! Oh yeah, the skills. Look at this. I love this. Hiya! Oh shit. Hiya! But it uses FP. So it kind of like gives me like that, oh shit. Should I actually like upgrade my FP some just to use these skills, or... Yeah, we can crouch now. God. Dude, I was already excited about this game, and then I saw all the reviews that came out. Guys, it has a 97 on Metacritic right now. That's insane. Don't turn around. Like, IGN gave it a 10 out of 10. Like, I'm excited, guys. This is awesome. This is, oh, yeah. So by doing that jump in heavy attack, we staggered him, which let us do, like, oh, almost like a parry counterattack. Oh yeah, these stakes of Marika. So if you die, you go back to the last site of grace that you visited. However, if there is a stake of Marika near where you died, you can choose to be revived there instead. It's kind of cool. Yellow missed this time too. And look at our tutorial boss. A generic soldier. Ha! Enemy felled. By the way, guys, just so you know, full transparency, I tried parrying him with my shield in the first one, and he almost killed me. That boss right there almost killed me in my first time going through. Because I was trying to do a bunch of like parry moves and stuff, and he just like eviscerated me. And you see, this now takes us back to the very beginning. So it was a completely optional tutorial that you don't have to do. But why the hell not? Oh, shit, sorry. I actually don't even know how you do emotes yet. How do you do it? Oh. Yes! Try door. Thanks, bro. Alright. May as well rest to get our FP back. Now this, too, right here, this is the imp statue. I don't have any stone sword keys. Now, you can get one for choosing your beginning item, but when I first was playing through, I had no idea what it was. Obviously, this time I knew what it was, but I wanted to keep what I picked before. So I assume when you use it, it opens this? I guess? Like, I don't know. Oh yeah, and this is for multiplayer. Now we get to ride the elevator. Let me get you those cinematic shots. Ba-boom. Anything around here? Now this is a moment right here that I really wish you guys would have got to see. I thought we were going to open this door and it was going to lead us back to like that tutorial boss guy or whatever. But then you open it and then you just... Wow. My mouth was like dropped. I'm like, holy shit, dude. It still looks great. Now I'm going to try something here. Clearly we have to go right there. And look. Okay, I keep rambling on, but I wanted to just show you guys. That guy right there, the golden horse, we've seen him in all the gameplay videos as a boss. So are bosses just like wandering out in the open now? Is that a thing? I don't know. Now I am going to try to do something I did last time. I saw these eagles over here and I tried to kill it to see if I could actually, like, if you're supposed to kill animals to like collect materials, and I missed. Oh shit, they do have a health bar. I didn't try locking on last time. A flight pinion. I'm so sorry. Dude, please. Please tell me we get to go to all this. God damn, dude. Dude, you know what? This might make for a good... this is so cheap, but you guys are going to see me do it. This might make for a good thumbnail. Elden Ring. With a dead eagle right there. That's horrible. I'm not laughing. Alright. Can I get these eagles? Can I aim? Unequip the fire arrows because I don't want to fuck this up. Nice. Ah, you can aim. Nice. Oh, you didn't drop anything? More eagles. Can we swim? Probably not. But that looks like a spot you can get to, doesn't it? Oh, you can definitely get to it. Look, it's right here on the map. Alright, enough fucking around. I keep hitting A. Grace exists to guide the Tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some sites of grace retain that power. Their golden rays will guide you along their way. So yeah, look, you see him down there? Obviously you see him. But yeah, I don't know. I guess he's a wandering boss.
Oh yes, Tarnished are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring?
How'd you know?
Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity.
That's rude.
Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me. Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you, Tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, the path that a Tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you, Tarnished, to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance to Castle
Oh shit, sorry.
Stormvale, over on the cliff.
I'm assuming that's that castle.
Home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Drafted.
Yeah, and all the demigods are supposed to be the children of America, right?
It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you if you seek the Elden Ring.
Alright, so if you can see right here, you can actually see the light pointing in that direction. And if you look on the map, it actually is on the map too, kind of pointing to you. So, what I wonder... It looks like it's pointing to those ruins right there, which I assume is where the game wants us to go next. But that's kind of... This is actually, guys, by the way, right where I left off in the last part, the one that I effed up. So, we're back to where we started. I am going to still end this episode here. When we come back, we're going to, I guess, try to take on him down there. I don't know if he's an enemy or a boss, because he's just wandering about, so I guess we'll find out. And, since there's like a... This is what I'm thinking, too. Since there's like a main path, right? It wants you to go on. I wonder if, like, each checkpoint you hit or whatever, like, maybe each, like, big area, like, the bosses just get significantly harder, which is supposed to be like a wall where you go out and explore. Because I did read that there's, like, a ton of bosses that you have to find just out in the open exploration that you can completely miss because you don't have to beat them to like, beat the game. So I'm curious if that's how it's going to be. Like if you just follow the path that you're supposed to, you're probably not going to be able to make it pretty far. So we're definitely going to probably go to that building first, take on that guy, and then maybe just explore a little bit. But we'll see when we come back in the next episode, guys. Until then, I hope you enjoyed the first episode of Elden Ring. I am so freaking excited to get back into this for the next part. And until then, guys, I'll see you for more very soon. Have a good one.